Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Troll. I am Crypto Troll, and today, man, we're going to talk about one of the most popular dexes on the Cronos blockchain. And matter of fact, you can arguably say this is the #1 dex on the Cronos blockchain. And I'm going to get into a little specifics about why I believe that's true. But today, man, we're going to cover MMFinance, man. I'm going to do an overview on it, just showing some simple metrics that they have already accomplished. And also, I'm going to tell you why, I'm bullish on it and why I opened a position on it. And we're going to show you how to create a liquidity pool as well. So today is an action-packed episode, man. I know I've been off the radar for a little minute, just been getting myself together, man, but I gotta put out more information, more content showing you guys how to get into the DeFi sector, into Web 3.0. So that's what I'm doing today. But before we get into that, man, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Tro_crypto. This is where you can have, direct dialogue with me. If you have any questions, this is where you can get in contact with me. And also make sure you like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. And we're going to do it just like this. So MMF or MMFinance, man, we see MMFinance is currently at 37 cents right now, up 5% on the day. So we see a slight increase on the day, nothing major, but I believe it's going to continue to fluctuate around those, 30 cents to 50 cents for right now until we see more users on board and more projects come onto the launch pad. So right now we see that a CoinGecko doesn't have the market cap or the circulating supply, but we're going to go directly onto their platform to see that information. But I just want to scroll down, man, to the chart, and we see currently the 1-year chart. So right now we're going up only, but I was surprised just because a lot of times when dexes take off, they build up all this liquidity and then we see a tank. So MMF is still fairly new, and I'm going to show you the high APRs that they currently have right now. So I'm very, very, confident in the price maintaining right now, just because we didn't see that crazy sell-off earlier when the project first dropped. So it was listed on CoinGecko 11 days ago. So this really don't give us enough accurate information. But like I said, according to CoinGecko, the all-time low is 23 cents. And right now we're at 37 cents. So, I mean, traditional investing, there is a lot of growth in the crypto space. You can still get in and get some gains because I believe it's still early in the project. So now, man, I'm going to go over to Twitter and just show you some slight accomplishments MMF or MMFinance has had already, man. So we're currently on MMFinance Twitter page, and we see MMF Crypto, that's their ad name, and they have the lowest trading fees on Cronos. And I ain't gonna lie, they really do, man. When I did a transaction on VBS compared to a transaction on MMF, it was completely different, man. We saw the fees on VBS were really high compared to MMF. So that's something to also look forward to when you want to use a DEX on the Cronos blockchain. I would recommend, something with a lower fees, man, because I was tired of paying 1 crore just to exchange, cryptos when I can pay a smaller percentage on another DEX. So that's just my opinion. Some interesting facts or accomplishments that we have seen so far on the MMF project is that according to dexscreener.com, we see how MMF have the highest overall DEX volume and transaction on Cronos right now. So we know the launch pad is coming up shortly, or we know the 4th launch pad is coming up shortly. They've been doing a lot of launches on MMF. So that's very bullish in my eyes as well. But let's just take a look at the chart, man. We see on this chart, MMF has actually came in 2nd place right under VBS with transactions and has more volume than VBS at this time as well. So right now, man, we can safely say MMF is pretty much the 2nd most traded crypto on the Cronos blockchain. And I believe that's going to be major moving forward as we see, more and more cryptos come out via the MMF Launchpad, I believe that will increase more transactions on the blockchain because you will have to have MMF to participate in the launch of those crypto projects. So that's very, very bullish. Another tweet I want to show, just some alpha given to the community. We see MMF holders have grown to 5K within 1.5 months, while the trading volume has reached 40% in the Cronos chain for the last 24 hours. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I always say, look at the growth of the project, look at the network growth, how many users are coming onto the project. And we see a lot of people are really liking MMF. And me personally, right now, it is my favorite DEX on the Cronos blockchain, just because it actually has some type of utility, and it's actually finding products for the Launchpad, man. Not just, one product or, one project, but it's actually finding some good projects for the Launchpad and giving users what they want, man. So that's why I'm super, super bullish on MMF. And now I'm about to go in detail about, the white paper, just go over some slight things, nothing major, man. Just gonna read the things that I think that's important, and then we're gonna get directly into creating liquidity pools where you can start making your money on MMF. So let's get straight into it. So MMF, this is the actual website that you can go to actually do, transactions or whatnot. But I want to click on this last block, and it shows at the bottom where it says docs. And this is where you can actually access the white paper. So we're going to tap into that white paper right now. And we see the Meerkat finance intro. So MMFinance is the first automated market maker and DEX on Cronos blockchains that offers fee rebates via trade mining. We have the lowest trading fees on Cronos chain. On top of that, we are the first to introduce protocol on liquidity into our DEX. So as a trader, you will find potential projects on MMFinance early and accompany them to grow up to massive predator through trading, farming. Also, you will get free MMF via trading mining rebates. You receive MMF tokens for every trade you make. How awesome is that? So you actually get MMF tokens for making trades on the platform, man. If you use the platform, they reward you for using the platform, and that's already bullish in my eyes. Stepping aside and seeing what's the difference between the different dexes on the blockchain, you got to be able to set yourself out or be apart from the rest. And I believe MMF is pretty much doing that right now and solidifying itself on the Cronos blockchain. So what I really want to show as well is the roadmap, man. So the roadmap, we see the strategy and we see the different features. So strategy. So they want to, have a DeFi education platform, getting newbies out of the crypto.com app and onto Cronos. So they're going to introduce a new mechanic called learn mining. And then, MMF wants to get listed on money markets. So there are more earning opportunities to expand our ecosystem. And then launch pads to grow our user base. MMF governance system for liquidity voting rights, MMF Crow bonding to create more capacity for MMF, deeper integration with our MMB NFTs with exciting plans. So the strategy is very bullish in my eyes as well. Being on money markets is bullish. Launch pads, I believe that just makes more people come into the project just because they are excited to be able to get in something early. So, that's also bullish. And then the governance, we already know governance is something that I believe a lot of crypto projects must have, especially DEXs and automated market makers, things like that. You got to have some type of governance to, be able to pass things and of that nature. So that's bullish as well. But we go down to the features, man. It's a lot of features that MMF is really getting into, man. And I'm very, very excited to see what's next. And can they actually complete every feature on the white paper? So of course we got the swap, we got liquidity forms, then Savannah, that's pretty much the pool where you can stake MMF, earn free tokens. Then we got auto compounding, the NFT marketplace, the launch pad, and much, much more. And something else, man, that NFT farming. If you actually buy the NFTs, you can stake your NFTs and farm to earn more rewards. So there's also something you can look into to earn more money and earn a better APR. So right now, the last feature that was checked off was the referral system. And also, if you want to tap in, man, if you want to get into MMF, make sure you click their referral link below, man. Click it in the description. You can click that and you actually get rewarded for providing your referral link. So click that link and we can both make money together. But that's the last feature they just checked off, and I'm excited to see the trade mining. So you actually get free or fee rebates in the form of MMF on every trade. So that's very, very, very exciting to see moving forward. And then last but not least, we see it's going to plan on being a multi-chain or launch on another chain and service more projects and users. And I'm also excited to see that. But one thing I don't want to see is them move too fast. I want to see it actually build out on the Cronos blockchain before it tries to go to the bridge to another blockchain. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't like when projects try to bridge too early and then it leaves, room for somebody else to take over their position on the chain that they pretty much dominated. So I would like to see them stay on the Cronos blockchain for at least a year and really just take over, because I believe MMF could be the top DEX on the Cronos blockchain. We know what VVS has been doing, and I don't want nobody to be like he's funding VVS or anything. I just get putting out the facts, man. And to be honest, VVS hasn't put out anything that just caught my eye like that, but MMF is pretty much, running that race to being the first or the #1 DEX on the Cronos blockchain. And also, I don't think MMF was just really flooded with so many, what's the word I'm looking for, seeded investors or people who got in so early and they just dumped on the rest of the retail, man. I believe that's what happened with VVS. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. I believe VVS just completely dumped on the retail users. But hey, like I said, I'm still in VVS. I'm just letting you know my personal opinion on it. And I believe MMF will be the #1 DEX on the Cronos blockchain coming soon. That's just my personal opinion. I'm wrong a lot, but sometimes I'm right. So I might be right. But enough of that. Let's get into the tokenomics, man. We're going to skip everything else because I'm going to actually go on the platform and show you guys the platform. But let's go to the tokenomics. You always want to know what's the tokenomics. So basics, MMF is the core token that powers the MMFinance ecosystem. Earn MMF from trade mining, yield forms and pools bought on exchange, then explore its use cases. So you can stake it in pools to earn free tokens, or you can use it in yield forms to earn more MMF. But that's not all. There's so much more on the horizon for MMF. So let's go into them tokenomics, man. So total supply of MMF is 500 million MMF. So we see the initial allocation, we see 1% for Launchpad, 9% will be used for partnership with construction, including marketing, promotion activities, liquidity management, unlocked linearly in 9 months. Then we see 10%, which is 50 million MMF, will be used for development, unlocked linearly in 20 months. And then 80%, that's 400 million MMF, will be allocated to the MMF community members. And that is what you like to see, man. 80% of the supply is going to the community. It keeps it in a community, and it just makes the community feel, man, cherished and loved, because why are you not showing your community love, the people who support you and buy your token? So that's why another reason I'm super bullish on MMF, because 80% of the tokens, which is 400 million MMF, will be allocated to the community members. And we see it's a 40-40-20, where 40 can be earned by yield form, 40 be earned by trade mining, and then 20 be earned, by the pool. And something that that catches my eye as well, trade mining emissions will be dependent on trading volume. So something that caught my eye as well, trade mining emissions will be depending on trading volume. the more users trade on our platform, the more MMF is emitted, but also the more MMF is being bought back to form the protocol on liquidity, aka MMF Crow LPs. So farm and pool emissions will be released over time depending on the emission per block. We will be tapering down emissions along the way once liquidity is sufficient on our platform for trading. So that is the tokenomics of it. Like I said, when the tokenomics be this simple, man, I like projects like that. I just like projects that make it easier for you to understand. Like, don't give me tokenomics 25 trillion, then give me a formula where I got divided by 100 million. You know, like, just like when they try to give you the runaround, man, I feel like that is when you know you don't want to get in that project, because they can't, not saying that their project isn't going to be a good project, but I feel like in order for people, or in order for you to get people to invest in something you want them to invest in, you have to put it in layman's terms where everybody understands it. If I can't understand it by just reading your white paper, I don't want to invest in it as a normal retail investor. And that's just my personal opinion and my personal take on things. So that's why I like the MMF tokenomics, just because they laid it down online. It's pretty much in layman's terms. If you understand just slight about crypto, then you can kind of get the gist of where the tokens are going. So now to the good stuff, man. I know this is what y'all been waiting for. I'm sorry it took so long, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. While you at it, hit that like button, and also go and hit that referral link below, the MMF referral link, and you can go and get started investing in MMF. Now, let's get back to it. So MMFinance, man, we're finally on to the good stuff, man. The MMF platform. Let's take a look. Let's see what's on the platform, man. So right now we see the total value locked in the platform is at $220 million. So the TVL represents the total amount of assets staked across farms, vaults, and pools. So that's what's totally locked up in a project right now. And then we see it's a 22 million circulating market cap. So right now we have $22 million worth of circulating MMF in the markets, man. And then we see it's 62 million circulating tokens out right now. So it's 62 million MMF tokens out right now circulating. And then we see currently it's been 6.6 million total burn, man. So burning MMF like crazy. It's only 500 million MMF, man. So that's going to be, you know, major when we see, you know, the burn continue and it just grows. So let's get into it, man. Let's go to the exchange. We go to the exchange or the swap. Let's just see the different types of cryptos we got on there. So we got Crow, of course. We got MMF. We got MMO, Bison, Croissant, DAI, Dark Crypto, DNA, D-Share, ETH, Guard, G-Share, LIQ, Memas, Minotaur, Rapper, USDC, USDT, Rap Bitcoin, and Rap Crow. So really, I know you like, what are those cryptos? Well, really, those are some new low-key cryptos. And that's why I like MML, because this is where I feel like you'll be able to find those low market cap gems. And if you read the white paper, you might can make some good gains if the project is a good project. And one project that caught my eye specifically was Croissant. It's pretty much like an online casino on the Cronos blockchain. But I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, you can always just see the different cryptos that they have on their exchange and just read the white papers to those cryptos. And if you like them, you can invest in them. But also, not only are the low-key cryptos on here, but we see, you know, we got stable coins as well. We got the DAI stable coin, and then we have USDC and USDT, and also Route Bitcoin. So we see it's some popular cryptos on there as well, but these are some low-key, low market cap cryptos that you can get in early and actually, you know, go on a launch pad and make some passive income on that specific crypto. So those are the cryptos on the exchange as of right now. But like I said, it's still super early and they're still adding new cryptos every chance they get, man. So very excited to see what's next on the exchange. But let's go to the earn portion, man. We're going to go to farms. So like I said, currently I'm in the MMF Crow perform, man. So right now, my initial investment was about $950. We saw the price go down just a tad bit. I got in, like, I believe right at 40 cents or 30, really right at this price right now, 38.7. So the price has went down just a tad bit, or my crow has went down just a tad bit since getting in. But as you can see right now, so far, I've earned $21.55 MMF. So that's cool with me, man. That's cool with me. The APR is currently at 475%. So that's a good APR right now. You can get in. It's still super early right now. But not only the MMF Crow, but we see MMF USDC, which is at 400, plus percent. MMF USDT 400 plus. Crow USDC 78%. Crow USDT, that's at 81%. We got the Crow ETH 52%. But not only those, man, let's go down to these stable coin pools, man. These stable coin pools, those, are the things you want to look at because it pretty much protects you from those impermanent losses. So we see USDC and the USDT, that's at 19%. So you're pretty much guaranteed a 19% return on that investment if you were to get into those specific stablecoin pools. And that's really a cheat code, man. The stablecoin pools will pay you like that 20% plus. You're literally doing it risk-free. It's always risk to any investment, just depending on what platform you're on. If the platform is trusted, a lot of platforms suffer from bugs. So it is a slight risk to any investment. That's any investment, but this is one of those more safer investments just because stable coins are pegged to the dollar, and we know the dollar is a dollar, so it's going to pretty much stay right at that dollar mark. So you're going to only be earning MMF at 20%. And then we go down to the DAI and the USDC pool, and we see, man, that's currently 27%. So it's a lot of pools you can get in. If you don't want to take a lot of risk, you can get in a stable coin pool for a 20+%. Or if you're a digging like myself, I'm a digging, man. I am a digging. I'm telling you now. But if you're a digging like myself, you're going to get in those juicy APR pools, those 400+ pools. And of course, you're going to do your research and make sure those projects are long-term holds. But like I said, you get in those pools with 3-digit APRs and you're gonna run up that bag for sure. And like I said, I like that MMF, and I already had Crow just by being on the Cronos blockchain. I already had Crow, so it was only right that I created a liquidity pool with MMF because I believe both of those two assets are gonna go up in the future. So that's when I create liquidity pools. I like to create pools with two assets that I believe will go up in the future, appreciate in the future, and also give me or pay me in that specific crypto for providing liquidity. So that is the forum section, man. Now we're going to go to the Savannah section, and this is where you can single stake MMF to earn another token. You can't tell me that's not goated, man. You can stake MMF to earn another token. So like I said, one specific one I like is the Croissant. It's like an online casino on the Cronos blockchain. I'm going to make a video about that maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, I don't know, but I'm going to make a video about that. And you can actually earn Croissant just by staking MMF. Now, of course, it is an end time to those. So we can see that it says, you got the APR, you got your total stake, then you got the end. So end is pretty much, where you can see what time it ends and what block it ends in. And if you click on the clock, it actually takes you to the website, but the website is down. It say the block does not exist. So, hey, bump that. But like I said, it tells you when it's going to end in the blocks, and you can just, kind of factor that out. But one thing I don't know, I'm not sure how the blocks on the Cronos blockchain work. But as you can see, it's currently ticking down like crazy. So, hey, whenever it ends, that is when, you will no longer be able to earn that specific cryptocurrency. But like I said, if you find something you like on the MMF project, you will be able to stake MMF to actually earn that specific crypto. And another crypto I want to give a shout out to Memas. They have a fork on the Harmony One blockchain, and it's called Tranquil Finance. And Memas is something I will look into as well, just because it's a money market on the Cronos blockchain, and MMF already stated they had interest in to get into money market. So I believe that, relationship will flourish. So that is Savannah. But like I said, I gotta show you guys how to make a liquidity pool. And that's the end of this video, man. So let's go make a liquidity pool one time. I'm not gonna make a big liquidity pool. I just want to show you guys how you can actually get into liquidity pool. So I'm gonna let's see what pool I want to get in, guys. Since I already got Crow, I'm just gonna make it easy on myself, man. I ain't gonna do too much. So I'm gonna do 100 Crow to 112 memo. So we're gonna do that swap. We're gonna confirm that. And me personally, I'm using the crypto.com DeFi wallet app, and I have the DeFi wallet extension, but you have to do the transaction from your phone from the actual crypto.com DeFi wallet app. Now you can connect, MMF to your MetaMask wallet as well. I just wanted to have the DeFi wallet just to separate my assets, on different platforms. But if you want to use, the Cronos blockchain on MetaMask, you can do so as well, and it works pretty much the same way. So now I got my MMF and I got my Crow already. So what now I want to do is I want to go to liquidity. And this is pretty much how you can add liquidity or make LP tokens. So boom, what we're going to do is we hit MMF. We're going to do max MMF because I don't want no MMF. So max MMF, then we're going to go to Crow. So max MMF gives me 99 Crow. So boom, we're going to hit supply. Confirm that supply. Then what you want to do, like I said, confirm it from your DeFi wallet. If you have, the DeFi wallet, you got to confirm it from your phone. But once you do that, we can see the transaction has been submitted. And now we go to the forms, man. We go to the forms now. And then we go down to the form we want, so I made a LP or a liquidity pool token for MMF and Crow. But you can do that for any pair. So you can do it for MMF USDC and MMF USDT, so on and so forth. But now we got through that. You want to go where it says MMF Crow LP stake, and you want to just hit that plus, man. So I'm going to do max MMF Crow. And it actually also gives you an annual rate of return at the current rates. Now, these rates not going to last long. Of course, you know that, but you know what I'm saying? Right now, at the time of these current rates, that's the return. So we want to hit that confirm, man. Go on and confirm it. So boom, now your funds have been staked. So now we see it's in the wallet now, and we just producing some more MMF, man. So that's how you make the liquidity pools on MMFinance. If you wanted to get active in the DeFi, in the Web 3.0, this is how you do so, man. This is how you go about actually making your money work for you in the DeFi space. And like I said, man, I'm super, super bullish on MMF. Just overall, I believe it's a great project. I don't know who the developers are, but just going up and down their page, they're very active on Twitter, like very, very active on Twitter, man. I like to see the projects active on Twitter. So that's one thing I'm bullish on. They're active on Twitter. The users continue to go up, and then look at just the multiple ways you can earn money in MMF. Like I said, you got the forms, and not only the forms, man, but you got Savannah, man, where you can actually stake MMF, single staking, and earn another coin for a different project, man. So that's major in my eyes. And also we got, like I said, with the referrals, I'm gonna, put my referral link in my description, but with the referrals, you can refer a friend and gain 1% on top of your friend's earnings. So let's just say your friend just invests 1,000 MMF tokens, an additional 1% or 10 tokens will be minted and sent directly to you. And your friend keeps 100% of his earnings, and you get 1% on top of that. So right now, MMF is just rewarding people for bringing or onboarding more and more users onto the platform, man. So that's going to be major, just because that's going to bring in a lot of people into the ecosystem. And like I said, make sure you click that link below, man. I'm copying it. I'm putting it in the description. If I added value to you and you watch this video, you know, show love to the kid, click the link, sign up through my link. It only works for forms and single staking. So me personally, I will get some MMF and just start single staking on a crypto project, or just single stake the MMF and earn a high percentage, man. That's the perfect way, or a good way, to get started in the DeFi space. So that's my video for today, man. Crypto Tro. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Tro_crypto, and also tap into the YouTube. If I added value today, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm out of here.